This was probably like one of the saddest landlord tenant cases I have covered yet. Just wait until you hear this poor man's story. It's super sad.
I don't have the plaintiff here. Mr. Daniels,
Yes, sir.
I received your complaint or your, I guess, answer, if nothing else. Mr. McLaughlin's not here. Are you still locked out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how long have you been locked out?
I've been locked out over a week, and
What date? Give me a date, do you know?
it was Saturday.
Saturday,
Yes,
the 20th.
yes.
So, I mean, I see this here. The locks just got changed.
Yeah, he changed. Yeah, he just changed the locks. He tried to offer me $400 to move out so that someone next door could move in, and I told him no, I'm not doing that. And he kept trying to offer me money. The next he came in, and before that, two individuals that stay in the same house I stay in at 4 a.m. in the morning tried to break into my room. And I've told the police about it and everything. And
I mean, that is so sketchy trying to break into his room and everything like that, offering him money to just move. Like, there are proper ways to do things, and this poor gentleman is just so sad.
next, I told Mr. McLaughlin, and he told me, he said, "So, what do you want me to do about it?" And it's like, as part of the rental agreement, there's no criminal activity supposed to be taking place like that, in this house. No trying to
All
break
right.
into anyone else's property and stuff. And
All right. Sir, have you talked to legal services at all?
I've been to legal aid, yes, sir.
Okay. What did they say?
Um, I have my case manager here from CMH with me. Is it okay if
Oh,
you?
okay. Hold on. So you're a CMH consumer?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Um,
All I know is my medication, my heart medication, my seizure medication, my lung medication. I've been without it.
Not only that, but not having his medication, lung, heart, whatever. I mean, those are serious. And his health is declining and he has no meds. Like, that is just the worst thing you could do to somebody.
And this guy won't let me get it, and I've been really sick. And I've been wearing the same clothes and just I feel horrible. My rent is
all
paid
right.
for July and all that.
Pardon?
My rent is paid.
So, okay, hold on a second. So your rent, you paid your rent for July and got
Yes,
locked out on July 20th?
yes.
All right. The best, he's not here. I'm going to treat your complaint as a counter complaint for lockout.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so um, there can be some serious consequences for him in terms of a money judgment if he is locked you out of the premises and doesn't sort of answer this claim here, but he's not here right now. So I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week, give him an opportunity to show up.
Okay.
And if not, then I'll figure out exactly what I'm going to do.
So what?
Typically, just so that you know, and you're telling me it's from the 20th. That was the day that the locks were changed. It's on the 20th.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
I left out with a friend to go get something to eat because I had no food.
five,
And when I came back,
six,
he's standing there
seven,
with the
eight.
locks changed, and he's got a camera at the back door. I'm like, "What are you doing? Open the door." And he's like, "No. How much money you want, Daryl? I give you $400." I'm like, "Listen, man, I don't want anything. Get me back in my place. What are you doing? And I was really upset, 'cause I'm standing with groceries that I just got from, with a friend, and they wouldn't open the door. He's standing there just filming me, laughing.
All right. Okay. So just so that you know, under the lockout statute, It's typically $200 a day minimum that he may owe you.
Yes.
So I'm not saying that's what I'm ruling, and I'm not saying that that's what I'm doing. I'm just letting you know that because of what you filed. So I'm going to put it out to the second at 12 p.m. Give him an opportunity to show. If he doesn't show, then likely what's going to happen is, well, I'll have to figure out something to do because I want you to get back into your place.
Okay, but Your Honor, at this time, I have no place to go. I've been out on the streets, and I haven't been able to change clothes or nothing, and I've just been enduring this. And I'm right here with my case manager, and
Serious, I don't know how this will work. I want to set up a fund for this gentleman. I feel like he deserves it. I feel like he's been shafted in more than one ways. He's out of his medications. He can't shower. He's not in the health to even be out on his own. They've run out of money to help him. So I'm going to link my Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal all right here. Let's set up some money for this gentleman so that he could have some decent nights in a hotel. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be just something accommodating so he could shower, get him a few clothes, give him money to eat, like things like that. Can we please all get together and help this man, please? And don't worry, every penny that you send on Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever, every penny is going to this man to help him. We could all get together and do this, please.
I don't know what to do.
No, I hear you, Mr. Daniels. There's not a whole lot that I can do. I mean, I could give you a judgment right now, but that doesn't help your situation right now. Okay. I'll do it this way also. Not only will we send him a notice, I'm going to issue an order to show cause on this thing. So that if he doesn't answer, there are other things that I could do to try to get you in, but I've got to give him notice of what I'm doing before I can do anything.
Okay, but I at least like to get my medicine and a change of clothes, do something, lay down. I am tired just being out here, just walking around, nothing on the street. I don't know. I'm at my wit's end, and I'm right now. Like say my health, and I'm tired. I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
All right, let's try to work it through this way. I don't know with your case manager there if there's somewhere at CMH or something that can get you something to eat, or some way to try to tie you through to the next week. I'll try to work as fast as I can on it.
I know Judge Simpson is going to work as fast and as hard as he can on this, but seriously, people, if we could all come together, I'm going to donate myself. If we could all come together, I'm going to contact Judge Simpson's court so that I could get any information that I can and so that we can make a donation to this man personally so that he could, like I said, freshen up, get new clothes, extra money to buy new clothes, buy food, stay a week in a hotel because he does not go back in front of Judge Simpson till next Friday. So please, I will donate myself and we could all just come together and donate. Please, I listed my Cash App, my Venmo, PayPal. Every cent will go to this man. My heart is broke. I feel so bad and I wish I could help him, but I'm in Utah and there's no way I could do anything. So please help.
But if he doesn't show up for this hearing, there's not a whole lot that I can do or tell him to do at this point.
So here's my case manager,
Okay.
David Gilbreth.
Sir?
Hi there. Yeah,
How you doing?
With Washington CMH over at Towner. Yeah, so we were able to find funds to get a stay covered the last 2 nights at Harmony.
Gotcha.
House, but we don't have funds moving forward to get further nights.
I see.
with his health conditions, him being outside will not be conducive to, long-term health and safety.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Can he, under the circumstances, get temporary medication, or at least his prescriptions filled for a certain number of days?
So we're
Because he
we're
doesn't
working
have
on
it.
getting another, we're working on getting them filled at another pharmacy here.
Gotcha.
Whether or not it's too early to pick them up would be a whole other thing. His insurance may not cover their portion.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you can get them, and if I find that the result of this added expense is because of what may be an improper lockout, and again, I'm not making that finding now,
Yeah.
the landlord's gonna owe that.
Okay.
Okay, I would also say, I don't know what the expense for housing Mr. Daniels for the 2 days that you have thus far, and if other funds come available or something like that, that those are also, I need something as to what those cost.
Yeah. So far, they're
Okay, so
$210 so far.
okay, so I guess what I would indicate to you is, if you can get from CMH, if I can get to the court whatever expenditures you're making,
Mhm.
that is something that I think is compensable under the lockout statute, because it would be a direct result of what may be an improper lockout. But I would have to have those numbers.
Okay. Is there
All right.
Is there somewhere in particular where I could furnish these?
If you email it, we'll put, and can you put my coordinator will put her email in, so it'll come directly to my office, so we'll get to the file.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So,
All right. So I'm gonna do a show cause on Mr. McLaughlin. I'm also going to set a hearing for the 8th or the 2nd at noon. That's the quickest that I can get you in. That's an in-person hearing. Mr. Daniels, the only thing I can tell you at this point, I can't do much, but we can at least try to do that, and we'll try to get this rectified. But I just need you to try your best to try to hang in there, okay?
But I have no place to sleep now, and I've just been sleeping all tonight. Today I have no place to sleep, and up until the 2nd, I'll be sleeping on the street because they have no funds.
I know, I hear it, Mr. Daniels. There's not just that I can't do a whole lot. And if he were here today, I could do something.
Yes.
All right.
I don't even have
Amy,
clothes, underwear.
hang on a
I
second.
the same underwear and stuff, and it's
Well, okay. Amy,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. I don't know. I mean, this is a highly unusual circumstance, but
Your Honor, I would
go
recommend him
ahead.
to call in. I'm sorry. I'd recommend to call into Hawk. Currently, he's experiencing homelessness.
I have an appointment with
Got it.
And
29th.
that would mean that he could at least get an intake with Delanus, which is the homeless shelter. I will be honest that there are no immediate openings. However, that would be the process that I can offer from what I understand he's currently experiencing, which is Category 1
Shelter's not
homelessness.
accepting anybody right now.
and the appointment is already scheduled for the 29th. So
With Hawk.
He would need.
With Hawk.
Intake with
Okay,
Hawk.
so you've already done that.
I've been through all that. I went to Hawk. I have intake with Hawk on the 29th. But I've been to the shelter.
That sounds like you're asking for rental assistance. This is for you claiming homelessness, sir. And so that would be a separate conversation that you would have.
I went to the shelter.
Mr. Daniels, you need to listen, okay? I realize you're frustrated, but we got to kind of just work it through. So you may have made an appointment. Well, do this, Mr. Daniels, or your worker do this. Call Hawk again, explain the exact circumstances that he's under right now. All right, in terms of that he doesn't have housing, as opposed to he's in housing and needs some other type of assistance, so that they're clear on that. I think that's what you're indicating, Amy, isn't it?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to make that other call to Hawk that may put you into a different category of what they can do.
I've
Okay,
already called.
Mr. Daniels,
Yes, sir.
do what I tell you to do. Do
Yes,
what I
sir.
tell you to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We're set for next week at noon in person.
That's next
All right.
Friday.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, sir. Hang in, Mr. Daniels.
Now, can I get the police to go by and help me get something?
If you want to call the police, I don't know what they'll do. Hang on, where is this located? Which is that the city?
Yes. I have now. Ypsilanti police say I'm right. I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Daniel,
I'm sorry.
hold on, please.
Yes, sir.
I believe it's the city. It's Washtenaw, north of Washtenaw, just west of Oakwood.
It's west of Oakwood. Okay.
West.
Okay, so that sounds like the city to me. Okay, so here's what's clear to me is that if he's filed this action, that you had lawful possession. So, okay. Call the Ypsilanti Police Department. Tell them that you want a civil standby to get your medications and your clothing out of the premises.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hold on, Mr. Daniel. If they give you a problem with that, tell them to contact my chambers.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. That same email that you got for the paperwork,
Yes, sir.
if you could help him, that if they want some verification, that I would approve a civil standby for him to do that under the circumstances, that they can contact my office there. Okay.
But Washington
So we
County
can
Sheriff's, they say I'll
so
be
that-
trespassing. Ypsilanti police say-
Mr. Daniels, do what I'm telling you to do.
Okay. But I don't want to
You
get in
need
trouble.
Okay, I don't want you in trouble either. And I'm not going to tell you to do something where you're in trouble. Okay?
Okay.
That's why I'm saying if they have any questions, whether it be the sheriff's department or whether it be Ypsi PD,
Okay.
I want them to contact my office.
Okay. Okay.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the email address is in the chat then?
Yeah, did you put it? Yes, it's in the chat.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Thank you, sir.
Last thing down the street.
Again, I'm going to link my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. You guys could use either one. Just label like support or Man in Michigan or whatever. Donate even. Any amount of money that I get in, like I said, every single penny is going to this guy so he could get a couple pairs of underwear, socks, shirts, shoes. It don't even have to be expensive. Walmart even. I'm sure he'd be so grateful. Okay? Not being able to shower for a week, guys, could you? No. Like, I want to help him so bad. And I hope that I could get all of you to just donate. $1 even goes a long ways. Not anymore these days. But you know what? When you're willing to help someone, a dollar goes a long ways. So please, please help me in on this mission, guys. Please.